Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kieran, and we are back with more Dragon Quest Monster for the Game Boy Color. We have finished up the first entry to the tournament, and we are heading off into the brand new Traveler's Gates that we have open and available to us. The gates of, I believe, the Room of Villagers and Talisman. Go up to the Gate of Villager and down to the Gate of Talisman. So, we're going to go to the Gate of Villager first. Oh, and we are introduced with a new mechanic. So, we just required beef jerky. So, beef jerky is super cool. Outside of combat, if you give it to one of your monsters, it will reduce their wildness down to a minimum of 0. So they're more likely to obey and understand simple commands and not ignore us. But in combat, it increases our chances of recruiting the last monster that we defeat. We got a picky right off the bat. Drake is going to charge, and E is going to charge. And Hall, I'm actually going to have you charge at it too. We want to 5, 7. It's still standing after 13 points. It's hitting for 9. Oh. So it took 22 points of damage and it's still rocking and rolling. Awesome. Charge, and Hall, if you don't mind healing yourself, because you're the one who took the hit from that. And, ooh, 10 to Draki right out the get-go. Oh, man. Oh, but Draki leveled up from it. Awesome. So, having Hall here is also very useful because of its healing, and the fact that normally, if we're moving around, there's the gate right there, I can recover about 2 MP before another encounter occurs. So healing is going to be super useful. Oh, this is one of those... Yeah, this is a big wide map. Yeah. I actually don't mind these maps because you can get right in the corners and just kind of bounce around between 3 different areas and get a good layout of stuff. Stub Sucker and an Ant-E. I'm actually going to give a beef jerky to my foes. The downside of doing that is all of my monsters are going to use the fight command, so they're not going to care. I can't have them target one down and leave the other one alive, which luckily they did, so I was very happy for that. No! Don't fall asleep, Auntie! Little orphan Auntie, you can't be falling asleep during combat. That's how you get hit. That's how you dies. Oh no. Ooh. No, and he wake up. Sweet. Charge, and I'm actually gonna save off on healing. Yeah, until after the fight. I didn't think he had too much health left. Sweet. And Stubsuck wants to join the team. Will you take it with us? Yeah, I'll take you with you. SS. Alright. I don't want to call it Stub. Maybe Stump. But I need an M. It just doesn't work. Fine. You're gonna be Stub. Yeah. What are you what is your stats? Level 2, 22 attack, no defense, intelligence is not that great. Really pretty good. You have a good health pool and small amount of MP. You are part of the plant family, and you know sleep. I'm gonna send him back right now. Yeah, he doesn't quite hit as hard as the my anteater does, or my ant bear does. So we don't want. I don't want to keep him around. Everybody's taking a little bit of a hit. I'm gonna heal Drac, and I'm gonna leave Auntie alone. Auntie fell asleep during the fight. It's gonna get a little booped on the snoot more often. Whew. This is a... Oh, and there's an... Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh god! It caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting it to go right for the face. Oh my. But that's okay. We're gonna heal up a little bit. Drac's gonna take 10 from that thing. Ah. Pecky, you giant monstrous chicken. Parakeet. I don't know what you are. I'm gonna use an herb this time around. Alright. Let's go down, now that we know that ump is not an option. Yay. Once... These are one of the few, well, one of the first ones, at the very least, that you can start finding money on the ground. Once we get money, I can purchase a item called a beast tail. And the beast tail is going to help me immensely. Oh, you sap. Aw, you sucker. But the beast tail is going to help me out immensely when it comes to navigating through these dungeons. It'll give me a rough bit of information as to where the warp point is. Pecky attacks. Anti-14. Oh my goodness. And we didn't even get to recruit it. Aw. Them breaks. Let's heal Auntie real quick, because you took a good thumping there to the old noodle. And, oh, hey, so, sometimes, in dungeons, you get these rare events. It can be a church, a chapel, a treasure room, all sorts of things. This one's an item shop. Not only is it an item shop, but it's an item shop that buys items at their selling price, or at their buying price. So, herbs are worth 8, he will sell me herbs for 8 and yada yada. But he'll also buy them at the exact, so I'm actually gonna grab 3 of those back. I wanted to make a little money, but I didn't want to sell them all. Thank you. Ugh. Alright, and we're on the last floor of this dungeon. Let's go ahead and grab that beef jerky there. And, ooh, another... What? Oh. Oh. Oh, no. And now we start encountering, teams of 3. So we're going to just go in for a good old-fashioned charge. Oh, attack! Uh-oh. Don't fall asleep, don't fall... Don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep. Ah! Oh, it's all up to you, buddy. You got it. Alright, we took one out. Oh. Boo. Alright, Andy is still asleep. That thing is so lazy. Yes, I'm gonna use an herb on Hall during this fight. because I kind of want him and Drac to get as much damage. There we go, until Aunt E wakes up as possible. Charge, and command skill heal on Drac. Boom. Get him back to full health as Hall takes a shot to the face. And you wake up screaming and missed? You woke up screaming and missed? Drac fell asleep. Ugh. Luckily, certain status ailments don't carry over once combat is over. And, sleep is one of those that does not linger around, so I'm glad for that. Hall, your magic is not low, but not as high as I would like it to be. So, let's carry on the path. And hey, look, money. 16 gold. I got pocket change. Woot woot. Oh my. And here we have a whole cast of brand new foes. I'm not gonna lie, the little gremlin on the far right, I would love to get my hands on. And I might actually, it looks like everybody's targeting down the Go Hopper right out the get-go. That was the second one I was on. And Pillarat and Drac ends up taking 2. Alright. Give one more beef jerky. I want to bump up those chances of me recruiting one as much as I can. Alright. Command charge, command charge, command charge. Critical attack. Hits it for 9. Not bad. Considering everybody else smacks it for so much more. Alright. Drag it. Leveled up. 7. Woot woot. And yeah, we got the little gremlin. Yes. I'm going to name you... Grim? Grim. Yeah, we'll name you Grim. Yes. What is your information? 1379 has an extremely high intelligence. He is part of the Fiend type classification, and he knows Fireball and Heal. His MP is low, but his intelligence is decently high. I'm gonna send Hall back to the farm, and I want to take Grim with me. Hall just doesn't do as much damage as I would like. And... dead end. And I think that Grim has some good potential. He's level 2 right now, so a few good fights he should be right up there with everybody else. And he has a skill called Fireball. Drac attacks with full force, a critical hit of 26, and Oko's the Stubsuck. But he has the skill Fireball, which is a combat skill that just inflicts fire damage to all enemies. It is expensive, and he will only be able to use it maybe once a fight, if that right now. But the more we train him up, the better off he's going to be, and the more likely he'll be useful. Plus, I have a surprise a little bit later that I'm going to need Grim for. In the meantime, Fireball, Grim. We got a full roster of enemies here. so we can get some good damage in on them. Well, if they don't put us to sleep first. 19, 22, oh, 17. Oh, Grim, you hit so hard. Oh. I think Annie's just mad about the fact that it's a hopper and not an ant. He was hungry. Alright. Another stub. We don't care about the stub. We're gonna just go ahead and beat him up real quick. Yeah. 4 XP, not that bad. Want that beef jerky though. Because there's still pillow rats and go hoppers as well as that pecky here. Alright, there is the gate. I'm gonna poke my head up here, and that's what I thought. So this map is an image of itself on design. Yeah. Ooh, and there's a go hopper. I'm actually gonna go ahead and give him a beef jerky. Boom, boom, boom. And well, I didn't get them. But we want to have as many potential monster allies as we can. Go ahead and heal up the wounds. We want to have as many potential monster allies as we can, because once we get through the next tournament, we are given an option to be able to use the breeding center. So we can actually combine monsters together if they're at a certain level. They have to be level 10, I believe. And we can actually breed them together to make stronger monsters and new hybrids. Ooh, Gremlin hits hard still. And Drax just gonna... yeah. Full force critical hit. Whew. They're not happy about getting hit right now. They're punching back. There we go. Alright. So, everybody's not... we're not at great levels right now, but that's perfectly fine. I'm not worried about that too much. We are going to jump down into this little pathway here. I'm gonna circle it for a second and see if I can get Grim's MP up just a little bit without an encounter. Okay. Come on, one more. Ah! I got greedy. Oh, I got greedy and it's just a go hopper. I'm not worrying about this. Go hopper, get smacked. And E punches it. It died. Yeah. Awesome. And there we go. That way I have 2 fireballs I can... oh! Oh my! Omae wa shinde. Nani? Alright. Oh my prince, you came here to save me. Sure. Oh, I'm so happy. Blush. Please carry me back to the castle. Lady, I am 5? I am not picking you up. In vain. Yeah, that's what I figured. Are you... alright, he's just snoozing that. Hey. It's okay. You're still too little. That is why you can't carry me. Please leave quietly. No, please leave. I'll wait for a stronger hero to save me. Lady, you can go... I have a means of getting you out the door. You're gonna wait here for somebody to come pick you up and carry you, spoiled little... Alright. Hey you, are you burst? It's been a long time since I've seen a guest. wakes up and attacks me. I don't blame it. If I woke up and some rando was in my house, I'd be mad too. Alright. Drek, I don't ask for much. Please put to sleep. I don't know, fireballs. It's a dragon. Dragons are... Doesn't fall asleep. Oh no. Dragons are notoriously strong. 13. Whew. Yeah, he's gonna hit me like a ton of bricks. Drag attacks, hitting it for 5. Grim attacks, hitting it for 4. Fire Slash. Ant E takes 17 points of damage and cracks back with 12. Drag, if you can get this thing to fall asleep, that would be amazing. Grim, you're on healing duty, and I hope you just don't take a hit. Oh, did we get to go to sleep? Oh, we did. Yeah. Okay. Charge and charge. Drag attacks with full force. A critical hit to the sleeping dragon for 26. 14 and knocked it out. Yes, I would love to have the dragon on my team. That would be great. Want to take dragon into your party? Yes. Please name it. Dran? Yeah, Dran's a fine name. I'm fine with Dran. Info. 35 for its attack. What is it? 39. 14 for its defense. Honestly, Dran... Yeah, Dran's gonna replace, Auntie. And I'm gonna... You're strong. Yeah, thanks. Hey, Whataboo. Whataboy. You couldn't carry the princess. Oh well, let's go back. We're gonna leave her here? Can we leave this lady? I would like to leave her here. She said she'll wait for somebody else. Oh, Terry, you beat the dragon. You're better than you look. There are millions of monsters behind the Traveler's Gates. Oh, King? Oh, maybe I'm exaggerating. A little. But, it's up to you, Terry. Use the vault and library as well. You're dismissed. Busy, busy, busy. Cool. Courage of the Great Tree. Thank you. And you'll give me an herb. Thank you. That minister's a nice guy. So, he said we have access to the vault and the library. So, we're going to... Yep. We're going to hop down and do a little exploring around town for a moment. And then we're going to jump into the next dungeon. And this is the library? Yeah. From here, you can take a look at... and tell you about the monsters you've caught. Which family of monster do you want to know about today? We're going to actually look at dragons. And, oh, I have dragon here. So, this tells you the monsters that you need to breed together in order to create one. It's not always exact. For example, Dragon says he needs 2 dragon kids. That's not 100% accurate. There's other ways of getting a dragon, but that is the most common one. But it also tells you their skills. Fire Slash, Fire Air, and Suck All. Not the greatest names in the world, I know, but still. Slime here can learn Fireball, Mega Magic, and Radiant. And Healer here requires a member of the Slime family and a Mad Plant to make it, and it can learn Umper, Heal, and Heal Us. It's just a nifty little thing. And if you end up completing the monster decks and getting a good few of them, yeah, if you end up completing the monster decks and get a good few of them, a portal opens up. A 100 monsters as your pals. Seven of them? Yeah, and she says give meats and treats to him. Star is added to the monster's level when it's fully grown. I read it in a book from the library, but I don't really know. Oh yeah, that's right. So, monsters have an inherent level cap as well, which you can increase by breeding them, and each generation ends up having a longer amount of time. So this is the vault. I'm assuming it's just storing. It is just storing items. Ooh, look in the jar. Tiny metal. Taking that. You're an item shop? Item shop. Journeys are always have risks. You should get the necessary items before you go on a journey. How may I help you today? I need a beast tail for 400. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a while. I won't buy anything from you. Thank you. But yeah, beast tails are great. They point you around, which is lovely. We have a few, and this. So, these gentlemen here, why can't we start a fire? Hey dude, don't you have some monsters that make fire? Yeah? Oh, you have one of them? Can you give us your Grim? I'd rather not give you Grim, personally. Well then, can we have Dran? You're not having Dran either. Oh, that's too bad. But, I'll make a situation. If you give them a monster that has a fire-based skill to it, it opens up a secret traveler's gate that takes you to a new location, much stronger than what we're in right now. Gonna go down the well, because we always explore. Have strong resistance to supporting spells such as Slow All and Sap. Devils and dragons are resistant to fire spells. All these characteristics. It's basically saying breed them to get a monster that... And this young gentleman here, expert monster researcher and a top class master as well. I'm busy, so don't disturb me. He's going to end up being one of our tournament bosses later on. Good evening, or is it day? I'm an assistant to the professor. Hee hee hee. Alright. But once you end up defeating him, he also has a secret traveler's gate that he can give you access to if you have a monster that has a electric skill, if I'm not mistaken, like Zap or something of that nature. But anywho, let's carry on. And we're gonna jump into the next traveler's gate. Woot woot. Herb off the get-go, I'm taking that. Ooh, another one. Sweet, this might be... Ho ho. Oh yeah, this is gonna be much easier. A mini Drake. Let's fight it. Drak hits it for 11. Dran hits it for 16. Mini Drake attacks Drak for 7. Oh, you bugger. And then Gremlin gets to pop him for 8. That thing is tough. Points to it for having a good amount of health. And boom. Knocked it out. 11 experience. Drak goes up to level 8. And I'm going to use Grimm's heal real quick to recover Drek. And so that while I'm walking over to get this treat, beef jerky, sweet, I can get back some of that MP as well. Ooh, a little bit of money. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. That is a... Oh, you bugger. That's exactly how I feel right now, just walking around all this stuff. Oh, another mini Drake. Oh, I still have that tiny metal with me. There is a gentleman in the kingdom who looks an awful lot like the king, who collects mini metals. They're kind of an in-game collectathon. I believe once you collect 13 of them, you get a Zapbird egg from them. Oh, yay! Gremlin leveled up. You can get a Zapbird egg from them. It's a rare monster to get a hold of. Yo! My dude! Pop it up when I need you. You still don't have anything I really want, though. Yeah, thank you. Getting an item shop does hurt, though. Same with the church and a few other things. Because it eliminates floors that you can get experience points on. And new monster encounters. But they are just nice to hit every so often. A spooky. I don't have anything I can give you, buddy. Because I would not mind a spooky ghost hanging out with me on my team. But there we go. 7 XP. Grab the herb, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a quick organization. Seeing the tiny metal show up, which I think later games becomes the mini metal. But seeing one show up on my inventory list while I'm trying to heal is not exactly acceptable. And yeah, I walked past the hole. I'm gonna poke my head over here, see if I can find a few more items and get a little bit more XP while I'm out here running around. Grim, you're not gonna kill it. Don't. Or Grim. Don't worry about it. That's why we have Dran on the team now. He's the gonna kill it guy. An herb. Poke my head up. Down. Okay. We got one more floor of this, so I'm not gonna go crazy exploring. But pop down here, take a look around. Ooh. Okay, so we found a rib. So in the hierarchy of monster treats and tameable items, it's beef jerky, pork chop, rib, and sirloin. So getting a rib is like the third best you can possibly snag and has an extremely high chance of befriending or acquiring the monsters, which, yay. Especially when there's an army ant and a spooky here. I want one of you. I know it doesn't... They're not the best monsters, but early on, I don't really have a reason to hold on to those. You can buy ribs later, so I'm not... Haha, Gremlin hitting him with that firebane. And boom. Let's see if I can get one. Yes! Please name the spooky. I'm just gonna name it Boo. We're gonna name the spooky Boo? Yeah. No, I'm not gonna take Boo with me on the quest. as cool as Boo is, I do not want to take him with me on this quest. Okay. I got down there to the bottom and went, I think I've been everywhere, but I didn't follow adventurer rule number 1. Good adventures always go right. And now we get to deal with another combat event because of it. Army ants knocked out. Grim is shivering from the spookies' tongue lashing. Not enough MP. Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. And voila. Alright. Let's hop on down into the system and... Hey, you jerk Warboo. Where you going? Talking to the Mudman there? Talking to the Golem. Not going well. And then Golem just punched him. Yo, Golem. That was a good kick. You not gonna talk to me? Are you not? You're not gonna talk to me. Alright, fine. Going to... You, stop right there. You shall not pass. I am Golem, protector of this village. You're protector of the village. Oh! Cool. Command, skill, put it to sleep. Fireball, and fire slash? Let's see if we can prepares for an enemy attack. So he bumped up his defense. Let's see if he's still got that going with him being asleep. Takes 1 point of damage. Yeah, he went for defensive and it paid off for him. Ah, that bites. Drak hits it for 9. Throws out another fire slash from Dran. 15. Whew, wakes up. Now luckily, waking up still eats a turn, which is good for me in this case scenario. Not as helpful when it happens to me because losing a turn bites. But it means that we can potentially stun lock the Golem. Yeah. At the cost of a turn. So Golem is part of the material type monsters. Monsters that are comprised of random assortments, parts, things of that nature. And as such, they are susceptible to sleep. Yep. Bam. And knocked him out. Funny enough, this is a reference from Dragon Quest 1, where a golem actually protects a town in that. And I believe Dragon is as well, because in the Poison Bog, there's a cave system that you can go find the princess at. Yeah, I'll take the golem into the party. No, that's good. I'll take golem. No, I'm gonna send golem back home for the time being. But yeah, this dungeon, it's an illusion. That's why you can't go in. It's a memory of Golem's own mind. But yeah, Golem protects an entire town, and there's actually a little sub-quest you can do to go get the sleep flute from another town. Well done, considering your size. There are, millions of monster travel gates. Oh, king. Exaggerating a little bit. Library vault. Yeah, he'll repeat the same stuff to me. And then he goes and buggers off. Heal me. Haha. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. But yeah, Golem is a reference to Dragon Quest 1, and the same with Dragon here as well. He is also a reference to Dragon Quest 1. So, we are going to end it there. I want to thank everybody once again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Boy.